This video I'll show you how to make a flat circle using double crochet. What I'm going to do is start out with 12 stitches, and then we're going to increase evenly to make the circle lie flat. We're going to start this the same way we did the single crochet circle with a magic circle. So what you do is you take your tail, make sure it's crossed in front of your working yarn, put your hook in behind it, yarn over, draw the loop through, but don't pull it tight. That leaves a loose loop. Then chain one. And you just work over your tail and around this circle. So I already chained one, so we want to chain two more for double crochet. So that's 3. Yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, draw through 2, and draw through 2. We want to have a total of 12 double crochet, including the chain, in the circle. So make 12, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm halfway around. Can pull it up just a little bit if it gets too loose. So that was 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to pull it up a little bit more because I only need 3 more. 10, 11, 12. And what this magic circle does is this tail provides a drawstring for you to draw that hole shut. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm pulling that hole shut like so. And then you want to slip stitch into the top of that original chain 3, going under 2 loops. Pull that slip stitch tight so you don't get it confused with the stitch you work into. Okay, we began with 12 double crochet. We want to have 12 additional double crochet on each round. So chain 3, that counts as a double crochet. We're going to increase. To increase, we want to go back into that top chain that we did our slip stitch, which is right here. Let me get closer. See, there's my starting chain, and this hole here where we made the slip stitch is where we're going to make our first double crochet. So that's 2. That's an increase. Okay, and then this one here, the stitch here, it might be a little harder to find the loop because it doesn't go underneath this stitch. But you see the V there, and then there's 2 lines on top of that V. So you go in there, you make your double crochet. We're going to do this all the way around. So we're going to have 24 double crochet in round 2. And that's increasing in every stitch. This will go a lot faster than the single crochet. It won't be as dense, it won't be as stiff as the single crochet. I like using this stitch for making berets and hats, things like that. I know I'm going fast, but you should know how to make these stitches by now if you're following these how-to videos in order. If you came upon this video by accident and you're just learning to crochet, I recommend you go back to the first Back to Basics video and follow along with that, or with the granny square video I made on how to crochet. Okay, this is the last stitch. And there should be 24 double crochet in this round, including the turning chain. I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that turning chain under 2 loops, and I will pull that slip stitch tight so don't get confused with the stitch you work into. Okay, now I'm going to count starting with the chain: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I didn't miss any stitches. Next round, we're going to chain 3. Notice I'm not turning, I'm working all from the right side. And I am going to increase in the first stitch by double crocheting in the top of the turning chain. Not the one I just made, but the one below. And now I'm only going to double crochet 1 in the next double crochet. Then I'm going to increase in the next. So every other stitch is an increase on round 3. So you have 1 double crochet between increases. And just like in the single crochet circle, each round you have 1 more stitch between your increases. And I will put the formula for your double crochet flat circle in the sidebar where it says more info right under the title of this video. It should be, I think it's off to the right that way, or below the video. So we go again, double crochet, then increase. One double crochet, then increase. One double crochet, then increase. So I'm about halfway around. You do that all the way around, slip stitch into the top of your turning chain. And just like the single crochet one, we want to increase by 12 every round. So your next round, you're going to have your increase and then 2 double crochet. And also, like before, you want to alternate your increase being in your first stitch to as you're not having an increase in your first stitch every other round, so that it'll be more of a circle and not a hexagon or an octagon. So that's all that I'm going to show you. When you can slip stitch at the end, and you can end it off whenever it's the size you want, and you have a big flat circle. You can use this for heavy rug yarn and make a round rug. Again, you can use it for pillows or hats or whatever. And the next video, we're going to make a beret. So just get this technique down so that you get your flat circle. We're going to make a beret with a double crochet, and the beret will start decreasing. So I will see you in the next video on how to crochet a beret.